In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. All things were created through him, and apart from him, not anything was created that has been created. In him was life. The plan was developed, the design complete. Infinite possibilities become one grand story. Time was born, time to begin. The Word began to gather spiritual energy to himself, to compress and transform it into the building blocks of the universe, physical matter and energy. And as he transformed it, he built the rules that would sustain it, the music of the universe that threaded throughout, and math, that glorious set of patterns that was the basis for all the worlds to come. And when that great maker, the Word, determined it was enough, he spoke. And the gathered energy was flung away with a mighty explosion. The artist's materials, the physical universe, was born. And when the great maker, the Word, determined it was enough, he spoke. Oh, I said that already. And God, the Word, chose one spot to begin. That place was earth. There was no light. Darkness covered the emptiness. God the Spirit hovered over the face of the watery depths and danced to the music of the universe. Then God the Word pulled light, vibrating with life from the darkness, sunsets and rainbows, photosynthesis and wildly joyous, riotous energy to come. And as a foil to light, darkness, a time of quiet, death and rebirth, a rhythm of engagement and retreat, the foundation of the rhythms to come. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And God the Father, the Word who would become the Son, and the Spirit, and all the host of heaven saw it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. Then the Word built an expanse of air to surround the earth and support life, a protective bubble of atmosphere all living things need. He made clouds to hold the water above the earth, clouds to display the sunsets to come, or misty and foggy grays and blues to veil the heavens, clouds to cover the sky, dark gray diffused by the rain, clouds to dream by, to watch stroll across the sky, clouds to hold the thunder, hail and wind, great towering mountains of majesty, gray clouds hanging low, and God called the expanse sky. And God the Father, the Word, and the Spirit, and all the host of heaven saw it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. The Word gathered the water under the sky, the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Southern, and the Arctic, 139,397,000 square miles. And as water gathered, dry land appeared. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. 57,491,000 square miles. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering of the water he called seas. And all the host of heaven, and God the Father, God the Word, and God the Spirit saw it was good. And the Word gathered the world, and the Word covered the world with forests, prairies, swamps, and woodlands, meadows, and fields, each plant lovingly formed and perfect for the place it grew. Every plant designed to complete the cycle of birth and life and death and life again for each species. Mighty forests, vast grasslands, great underwater worlds waiting for home for millions of animals, and everyone saw it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. Then God the world reached across unimaginable parsecs of space and back millions of eons of time and populated the universe for lights in the night sky. Stars and planets, solar systems, galaxies, gravities to pull objects into order, and black matter and black energy to push them apart. nebulae and quasar and black holes, mysteries for pondering and beauty for healing. And God made the sun to provide the light and life on the earth, and the moon to reflect the sun and provide a lesser light for the night, each in its own orbit to rule the day and the night. And God made all these to separate the light from the darkness, and for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years. And everyone saw it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. Then the Word pondered the waters and the skies he had gathered, and the underwater expanses of plant life he had made, and said, "Let the water swarm with living creatures, the mighty blue whale, magnificent and graceful, whose song rattles the bones of earth. Great clouds of krill, tiny shrimp, like creatures, and octopus and other cephalopods, sharks and barnacles, great schools of fish, colorful creatures to populate the kelp forests and the undersea meadows and sunlit reefs. And for the skies he created a myriad of winged creatures, great murmurations of starlings that would hum and thrum with the music of the universe. A single majestic condor to float silent on the air currents high above the cliffs and crags of the wilderness, and small shy wren to add their musical trill and scolding clicks to the orchestra playing the music of the universe. Each sea and flying creature according to its species, genre, and family. And everyone saw it was good. And God blessed the creatures of the sea and the air and said, "Fill the waters and the seas and sky above the earth with life and beauty." And there was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. Then God looked across the world he had created so far and was satisfied that it matched the plan and the design that was begun before time. The great story was unfolding as intended. And the Word created cows and pigs, goats, sheep, and buffalo, snakes and lizards, frogs and spiders, the tiny 4-inch pad-lober tortoise and the giant 200-pound spurred tortoise, the shy deer and the mighty lion, wolves and beavers, each according to its species, genera, and family. And God saw it was good. God the Father, God the Son, and God the Spirit came together. It was time. The earth was prepared. It was bursting with life and the beautiful abundant surplus of God's love for his creation. The world created by God's free decision, not for his private purpose, but to be shared, to be given. A work dependent on God, yet having its own integrity. So God created humans in his own image. He created them male and female, and God blessed them. And God said to them, "Fill the earth with your family and your love. Enjoy and take care of the fish and the birds and all the creatures of the earth. Love my creation. See the beauty, the textures, tastes, and smells, the clownish graces and beautiful drolleries I have given to you to live in love for your whole life. Look at the things of the world and love them for what they are and take care of them." God saw all that he had made. It was lovely and beautiful, mysterious and delightful. It was very good indeed. Evening came and then morning, the sixth day. And God rested on the seventh day from all the work that he had done and blessed it and declared it holy. It would be a time for meditation and rumination, a time to breathe and to be. And so the first chapter of the grand story was complete. The heavens and the earth and everything in them was created. The rhythms of life, day and night, birth and life and death, seasons and times, work and rest were all established. Now the next chapter could begin, the story of humans. And God sighed for the joy and the pain, the beauty and the ugliness, the torment and the healing that was to come.